disguise me in a song I'll never hear. Lay my bones to rest with your fear. Nothing else can move these roots. Nothing but your withheld truth. No stones unturned, every letter burned. I read and reread every word, and I was misheard. So I'll get out of this shallow grave, wash my claim from your name. Oh, disguise me inside cryptic prose, caught between the lines that we chose. Nothing else can see these roots. Nothing but our shared youth. Stones unturned, every letter burned. I read and reread every word, and I was misheard. So I'll get out of this shallow grave, wash my claim from your name, and in hope of kindled flame, ashtray whispers of blame. Where I elude you erode me. When I elude you erode me. So I'll get out of this shallow grave, wash my claim from your name, and in hope of kindled flame, ashtray whispers of blame. Ashtray whispers of blame. Ashtray whispers of blame. I wouldn't ask you to treat me kind. Wouldn't ask you to read my mind. But I might ask for you to stay. summer time, and all I'm asking is come and waste mine. I'll take less than I need. Get down on my knees and plead. It's always more than I deserve, that I'd leave too if I had the nerve. But I'm just asking for you to stay. Oh, I'm just asking for you to stay.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Lotus Fire Showroom. My name is Pyrus Maniverse and we're live today once again with some Wild Arms. I say once again, it's really more like once again since the last time it's a week and a half. Anyway, last time I thought we'd already beaten this chapter, but no, we're at we're at the we're going to Adelheid. Yeah, those words we're using. EB. Excuse me? Oh no. I wonder if that undoes your save. I wonder. Don't think so. Right, we did her thing. She's getting sent to Adelheid, so they're gonna end her chapter like one step. There's a festival she's gonna go to get crowned. Adelheid's probably gonna get interrupted. Beach to the north. Why are we beeping? Guardians from the legend here have spoken only to her. Without a sound, the wheels of destiny have started to turn. The path she followed in the past was guided by her surroundings. She knew someday she would have to pave her own path to the future. The innocent one, who the Guardians speak of, it may be too heavy of a burden to be the sorceress of the ultimate power at such a young age. I swear it doesn't speak. It's fine. So everyone's going to the place. Let's pick up Rudy again, I think his name was. Exiled. I'm just gonna, real quick, untangle my wire. Alright, that nasty whispering, I don't know if it was click or a whine or whatever you just heard was the proof that we are now back. And that the audio is working, which is really the most important part. Alright, cool. I don't know where Adelheid is, and I don't know how to use a map. It's not that, because that was where the nasty was, right? That's where we got in trouble. Hello, caravan friend. I don't need any of this. To the southeast, okay. To the southwest, the mountain pass. So we are going this way. Hello. Easy peasy, never got lost. Holy cow, there's been an accident at Lilithia's tomb. Let's find Emma. This one's out of our hands. No, you're both wrong. The injured one are our first concern. Okay, yeah, sure. True. Hello, welcome to Adelheid. There will be a festival soon. Alright. You guys got weaponry? Welcome. think... Does it tell me if it's better, or... Suddenly I forgot. Long knife. Long sword. I have to assume that's better. Ah, there we go. It does tell us. Oh, that's a nice amount of buff. One magical cloak is well. Heart cloak, thank you. Yes, please. I have 2 knives. Get out of here. Get this too. Get that money back later. And sir, what do you sell? Regular items. I don't want any of them. We going raw, like usual. Best warriors also have the best. Yeah, I'm just a collector. Don't mind me. Okay, sure. What do you want? I'll save my game. Butthead. Butteed. I don't think they have separate stories at this point. Reload the ammunition. Sure. The light hin, 30 yellow per night. I don't think I need to. Right? No, we're fine. Be an artifact found by a dream chaser at the festival. We don't know what it is, but it was found long ago inside the cave to the north. Sick, dude. Ancient ruin festival artifacts from all over. Okay, huh? Fell out of my bed during the earthquake. How embarrassing. There was an earthquake. Probably from the breaking of the seal. Charge of excavation. Festivals will have many important artifacts. Okay. Big machine behind me is the Emma motor. Still experimental, but she'll get it going soon. Then we'll have... Oops, are you here to see the professor? She's upstairs. Alright, let's go see Emma, since we seem to be getting told to go there. Is there something going on outside? How exciting. Listen to that commotion. I wonder what's happening. Alarm! There's been an accident at Lilithius Doom. Oh no, tell me what's going on. We broke through a wall damaged by the earthquake and unleashed monsters. Some of the workers were injured by one of the monsters. Gather anyone with military experience. No way, no one's ever fought monsters before. There's so many of them, you couldn't pay us enough to go in there. Alright then, get to work on the repairs. You hear? I'll do something about the monsters. Okay. We have a minor problem in the ruins to the north. You can fight, can't you? I need to have some monsters slain. I'll pay 500 Gela. Lilithius Doom is also a very interesting place. Will you do it? Sure. Glad to hear that. I'll pay you after the excavation. Trust me. I'll be waiting for you. You must get prepared. Don't underestimate Lilithius Tomb. Bring friends. That is our hint that we should get party members. Oh, you sell weapons here or no? There's an item. There's a shop icon on the outside. So we understand the mechanic already. We talk to the bird. The safe. Level 3. Nope. We literally only played for an hour and a half. Okay, whatever. Bring me... I don't know where he's coming from. He's not even in civilization. Brother. That's the indicator that we're going out here, yeah. Whoa! Oh no, I got attacked. Perish. Thank you. And perish. Yo, that 8 experience, game changing. The game being designed on like a basis of you have probably disbalanced party members is kind of interesting to me. Also, everything I saw while I was waiting for stream to start here in the intro sequence is so different, dude. Let me know if you hear of a good adventure. What? You caused the earthquake. What do you know? So, you want my help? Oh, what do you know? So you want my help to take care of things. The Dream Chaser wants to know if you're game. Will you join him? Sure. Alright, that settles it. I can use the company. My name's Jack. This is Handpan. Don't worry, he won't bite. That's your name? Rudy, huh? Nice to meet you, Rudy. But wait. Friends plural. Oh, so that's what was to the... She passed the cave? No, they literally said it's just to the north. she's got the easiest hop skip jump. Know anything about Lilithia? Why am I... Earthquake caused terrible chaos at the tomb. Is this Lilithia's tomb you're talking about? It is? Yeah, tomb must go to Lilithia's tomb. Might feel safer if I could join you. I heard that you caused the earthquake, did you? I am Cecilia. Don't worry, I can hold my own with magic. It might not seem like it, but I don't think our goals are so different. Alright, we got the band together. Why was Jack just sitting there doing nothing? I thought I'd get more items out of this, or money, but I guess not. I'm rich enough that I don't really have to worry about money for now. Ooh, extra magic resistance, of course. Wait, no, let's go talk to, Emma. Maybe she'll tell us where to go. I was like just out of town. Oh, cool. Yay, 5 attack points. Couldn't help but notice Emma's not there. Everybody's worried about the tomb. Where's the tomb? It's almost time as ominous, sir. Talking about the princess joining the abbey, we knew this. Can I change character? Oh. Yeah, true. Is the power of the Guardians fading away? Yes. I got a annoying something in my tooth. But where is Lolithia? Hi, the arm is decent. I just upgraded it. How you doing, Void? Oh, cool. It was just north. I'm here. I just finished getting the band together. You the help Emma talked about? Yes. You're the ones. Emma's waiting for you. Okay, cool. I'm taking all the money. Hello, sir. Treasure chests will explode if you're not careful. I will open them anyway. Yes. Ecstasy of gold. I don't know what that means. The arm be wildin'. Let's go. Mystic apple. Well, I wonder who's gonna eat that. Who's got the highest power? Good lord. Easy peasy. A song, like, from this game exclusively? Because I don't know what it means otherwise. Can't let you see monsters are loose inside. Let me in! Well then, where's Emma? Oh, of course. As long as you can kill the monsters. Yeah, fair. Okay, it's from outside the game. It's like a symphonic thing, but... Happy because they desecrated the tomb. Only a fool would dare to uncover Lilithia's tomb. There are some things we humans aren't meant to touch. Buddy, it's a Wild West story. You think we're gonna listen to that? No. Guy's never seen Indy. Works every time. 3 of you together can probably break the seal. Past the room with the spooky demon statue, Liza. If the 3 of you work together, you should be okay. Liza, what? I love it when they do that. You'll be fine with confidence. One can even learn to fly. Question mark? Haha. Buckler? Who the hell uses shields? Not you. Rudy? I mean, I guess gun with shield. It's not a gun, though. 1966? Okay. Too far back for me. That was dangerous pushing me off like that. Watch out next time. I could have been hurt in the fall. No. Thank you for coming to our rescue. We admire your courage. Okay. Do you admire these bombs? How'd they get in? If there's all this rubble and I have to use bomb. I will fight you. All of you. Blocked. Alright, what kind of monsters are we dealing with now? New monsters? Nope. Still Pilul bugs. Well, they give more XP than most of the other monsters we fought. Very good. Very nice. A critical hit! It's giving, Pokemon Stadium. So close, Jack. Coward. 6 XP, I take it back. They don't give more. Weaklings, a lot of them. Aha! Yeah, I was gonna say, does that explode? They are cowards. Yeah. Love coward enemies. Oh, that's new. Rat monkey? I'm not sure I can say that. That sounds like a slur. You can get them safely. Oh yeah. Blow them up. No, handpan. I bet it's handpan. Good job. I don't remember who leveled up there. That'll give you the stat breakdown too. It was Jack, of course it was. I don't think I can throw a handpan. Can I? Is it? Yeah. He brought back a monster? I know that's not how that works, but it sure felt like it. More friends. Perish. I do like the first attack isn't something like just fire. Well, the first attack. This monster's attack isn't just fire or flamethrower or spitfire. It's flame tongue, which sounds cooler than just fire. Alright, handpan. I already did that. Ha! Money! The one thing about these games, these old games that you need to swap stuff between is because you need to open a menu. It's longer. Can I fast forward? Not in this game, I don't think. I can rewind, though. Not running off the PC, so that's nice. Wait, no. Put it back. Almost platinumed Octopath 2, just need the super boss. And that doesn't include, that doesn't include the update with the Octopath 1 team, right? Not that. Not that. How do I play this game? There we go. Nah, because that was a later update, I think, eh? I could just jump down. I'm gonna jump down. Because I've heard from, yeah, no. They're usually separated into, like, update sections. Like DLC, basically. You would run, yeah. You outnumbered us, and now you don't outnumbered us. Button. Yeah. What's this? Oh. Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna make that mistake every time today. Kaboom. Haha. Handpan. Explodey. Oh, let's go. Cold Crescent. Yippee. That means we could do... Well, I gotta do the story content now. I could do the... What's it called? The Alliance raid now that's coming out. Where that came out? I think it just came out. So I have to do the story content, the trial, and then the Alliance raid. We're gonna start that. We're definitely gonna do some Final Fantasy tomorrow. I thought As Libra would be done, and it's not done. Crest Crafts are free spells. Let's go. Got back to work again. No. It's fine, I guess. I'm only playing in the morning anyway. Nobody's alive at that time. Did I not? Yeah, that's open. Ouchie, ouch. I think I have a heal spell. Why do you know how to counterattack, Cecilia? You're a mage. What is this? Yeah, get him back. That's not a counterattack, but I'll whatever. You got him anyway. Rudy pulls out his gun like he ever used it in combat. Undeserved. I am currently Rudy, so we can just blow up all the rocks. Empuza. I want to point out that that's not what an Empuza looks like in original mythologies, but I'll give it to them. They at least look like feminine style monsters. Now, nice. Cecilia is looking like she needs a little bit of healing. Kaboom. Okay. So we gotta use the other one. Naturally. Yeah. Feminine polygons. I was afraid of the face, but correct. It's giving Tomb Raider. Jeez Louise, I don't think we're over-leveled for this, because the last couple bosses we fought... Well, actually, the last bosses we fought were easy, but the boss... It's wild how, like, Jack and Cecilia's bosses are, like, super easy, and then Rudy, if you don't consistently use the gun, you're gonna struggle. I think we died to Rudy's boss, didn't we? Yeah, I feel like I died to Rudy's boss. Because I miscalculated, healing or damage. I was using the gun. What happened in the first attempt was that I was like, oh, he does X amount of damage per attack. So I'm going to gamble, and I'm going to heal the next turn. And I was right about the damage, but I guess I rolled low on the speed that turn, and he killed me. It is, in fact, canonical. Well, they make mention of the gun, so I know it was a deliberate choice from the devs' point of view, yeah. I think it's just funny how much of a damage sponge it is compared to, like, all the other bosses you fight at that level. And also, I'm going to assume that we're going to get more wild arms or arms for the other two characters, because they have arms menus and stuff. Yeah, I let my opinion be known about why he was kicked out. It's goofy. They were all over him before the whole shebang where he saved their kid, and then I guess they just wanted that kid dead, because... arms bad. Don't let him know about the new Nintendo Switch games. Ambush. Now hold on a minute. Yeah, ambush this. Really? Interesting. I might have to pop open a guide for arms then, because I don't like the idea of missing out on those. Jack's skills. We don't know anything about his skills yet. I guess they're taught to him by, like, a master. Can be said about Crestgrass? Yeah, I guess, right? You need to get the spells via the... That makes sense, actually. So, like, most of their skills are just optional. Does that mean Rudy's the only one using arms? That would make sense. It's a genetic thing, right? Okay. Yeah, I saw the covers for like 2 and 3, and I'm assuming Rudy's in all of them, all 3 at least. So all their skills are like optional grinded. Okay. Oh boy. We're gonna have to explore, which is usually what we strive to do, somewhat at least. And characters are only in this one. Okay, so Rudy doesn't show up later. Interesting. Very curious. Let me go down. Thank you. Are we gonna be a button under this? Yeah. Well, I don't like that. It's cringe, bro. Oh, but I get it, yeah. I'm not gonna do that, though. Blue-haired man with a bayonet rifle. Mind damage? I'm looking at you when I'm taking mind damage. Leave her MP alone. I know what that means. Or does it just reduce her mind stat, if that's the thing? Oh, what the fudge? 49! Oh my god! 1. Okay. Good job, Cecilia. Don't give up. Apelos. Apelos. I'm gonna try and figure out what that means. Well, that's the arm section, yeah. No, that's not arms. That's, force skills. Ah, different. Yes, okay, cool. It's just Rudy's are tied to his arms. Okay. I wonder if there's any sound effects from this game that are equivalent to Grandia 3's meat slapping sounds when you walk around. Perish! Yeah, Jack's cheating because he fought an extra fight. No, go back. Do I? Oh, it would seem I have screwed myself. Very nice. Well, in doing this though, we've right. Okay, I get it. Roar SFX. Okay. Roar. When you start a fight. Makes sense. It is quite something. Not from these guys though. Love Jack's battle stance. I'm ready. Rudy's like chilled. So she does 30 damage if she does a crit. Other than that, she just sucks. Makes sense. I'm so sorry. Perish. Yeah, I was well, I didn't watch it, but I saw it earlier. I was like, this feels like spoilers because everything's so different from what I've seen. You're saying it's a prologue scene, huh? Might want to watch that at the end of today's stream then. Save point. I'm in here looking for a Oh, I need to. I was in here looking for a cottage or something. Let's not do that. There we go. Important in context. Okay, so we'll see if we can watch that if I remember afterwards. After stream, at the end of this session, we'll go back to the main menu and see if we can check that out. After events of the next part of the story, so after this Lilithia fight. Well, so it's not Lilithia, my bad. I don't think it's Lilithia. I remember having gone through this dungeon and done that. I've gone like I don't remember the big details, but I do remember that the okay. I don't like using Rudy's stuff. Can I hit everybody? What was I saying? Funny number. Yeah, I remember doing the tomb. I remember the things that happened in Adelheid, but I don't remember like the actual details. As one does after they've just forgotten something. There's my soundboard. So like the refresh is gonna be useful. That one's dead. Bye. Girl, bye. You couldn't have done that before? The force meter is like a better version of what Legend of Dragoon does with its magic system. And I don't like trashing on Legend of Dragoon, but the magic system in Legend of Dragoon is hard to use. Sealed by magic. Okay. I don't need to do that. Just magic carrot. That gives me MP, right? Yeah. Okay. Still in the prologue. Okay. Yeah, Adelheid did give this like starting to be serious about the story kind of vibe when I finished it, and that's as far as I got, if I recall correctly. It's like that never started the game. Lol. No. Yes. No. Okay, whatever, I guess. Perish. I think that Rudy has lower attack but a higher crit rate than Jack at this moment. I might be wrong. There's a shortest RPG ever, Mom! I beat it! Your parents are like, I don't know what this means. That's funny. Well, if credits were the only thing telling us we beat a game, then I'd technically beat As Libra 3 times, or twice, not 3. Yeah, it's like me with Final Fantasy 9. I was so young I couldn't read English. I know how to open that, I think. You have to use the thingamabobber. Hardy apple. He's got the highest vitality. Rudy, enjoy your apple. Beating Jack's vitality even though he's got a lower level. Got him. I don't know where I'm going anymore. Perish. I hope that blue door wasn't optional. I don't want to know the item dude glitch, but thanks. Actually, I want to know the glitch, but I don't want to use it. You know what I mean? Like, out of like a scholarly curiosity, I want to know the glitch. But you're like, yeah, I know why this is. I know what they did wrong. They keep dropping heal berries, which I'm very happy about, because like I don't have to use mana to res. Stop it! What are you doing? Where's my health? Oh, this is the demon statue. Okay, cool. It's it's always 255, isn't it? Whenever I see 255, I always think of the Gandhi. It's not the nuke glitch, is what it was called. It was the Gandhi peace glitch or whatever. From Civ. Yeah, Gandhi does the same thing, yeah. Thought so. That's immediately where my brain goes to when I hear the number 255 and glitch. I'm like, oh, I kind of understand what what the concept is. I don't know how you tippity type it, but I know the concept because it's been explained to me at least twice. Though with Gandhi, you have to force it into the negative, right? Max values, and a lot of the time they used back then had a max value of 255, of course, so if a number goes in negative, exactly. So you go from 0, if you skip the 1 to the 0, it kicks itself back up to 255. So that's how the dupe glitch works. You just trick the game into thinking you had negative 1, and it's like, no, it just don't work. I want to get that switch. Is it over here? What does that do? Ah, 1 bite. That's cool. On the devil's back, Darkwing's in a secret. On the other side of the door sleeps a great power, the Tomb of Perpetual Sleep. That's it? You just gave me the secret to opening the tomb? Okay. I know 0 binary. I know 1 is on and 0 is off. I guess that's more than 0 binary. Not even sure that counts as binary, honestly. I guess in terms of like what it actually means is 0 is nothing and 1 is present or active. So 1 is a value. They keep giving me this stuff that I'm just gonna sell later on, unless they give me like 1,000,000 characters, which I very much doubt they're gonna do. See, I feel like I haven't explored like the entirety. Okay. Two. Bonk. Just fishing to know how much HP they have. Oh. Leave my MP. It's always gonna be on Cecilia. No, Jack has MP too. Rudy has nothing, so that's a 0. Rudy's like, what? Byte is 8 bits, and each bit after 1 is a double of a previous number. It's why you always see 1, 2, 4, 16, 32, 64, 1 to 28. I missed it. Okay. Well, yeah. Did I see the lack of commas? That doesn't add up to bit, not byte. Okay. But if it's doubles, you can't get to 255? Be 256. Yeah, I am mathing right. Oh, by adding all those numbers together. Okay. I didn't consider that, but yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, I don't mean to read what you're saying out loud. I was like... Okay, so I just gotta... No... I don't wanna... Yeah, okay. Weird spell circles and stuff. Although you couldn't do this without all three anyway. I guess you technically could without Jack. If you wanted to not get treasure chests. If all values of an 8-bit binary is 1 and not 0, each one... You lost me now, officially. All values of an 8-bit binary is 1 and not 0. Each one, as you go up, corresponds to the value in the list I gave. Okay. So, you have 8 numbers, the 8 bits, like you said. And so, the zeros are nothing. It starts from the back. I mean, because it's just 2 numbers, it would correspond to the same thing, right? Back and forth in this case, but... You start from the back, so the 1 is a 1, and then 0, and then... Okay, so it would be 1, 2, 1... Okay, 1, 2, 4, and then because you did 1, it's not the same. I see what you're saying. Okay, so... okay. Read backwards, and then it's 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 168. Now I understand. The example was very helpful. I see exactly what you mean. So if you did... That's... If I did... just do 8. Then that would equal 168, correct? That makes sense to me? To put it in simplest of terms. If I do that, that's 168. 128. I knew... I was testing you. I was like, why am I getting 68? Whatever. Good lord, I forgot about this guy. Ugly. Mag Tortoise. What a sexy name. Stop. Okay, yes, thank you. Get my TikTok chat back up. Doesn't say anything, but... Okay. Boop. Rudy's fine. Mag Tortoise. Now we get to use stuff. I have no thing, so let's get our force up. Accelerator does... Response speed. Why not? We need more force. You say, evoke hidden power over an item. I don't really need that, but she got buff abilities, right? Flame. Yeah, let's give it to Jack. Now you say... It works the same way if you continue reading with more than 8, so everything doubles even after the 8 is what you're saying. Okay. That looks like pain. It's nasty, actually. Some of us can survive a hit. That's fine. Rudy, can you do... Increase your hit to 100? Why don't you buff yourself, big boy? He gives himself 2 turns. Like this. And then why don't I don't really need to do that. We'll do fire, see what happens. So ideally, accelerator's only on hexadecimal's taking those values in groups of 4 to convert it. Yes, I never learned how to read hexadecimal, but I was more. That was present in Nier Automata's like meta knowledge stuff, so that was cool. Okay, now we're gonna need to heal. I might have to use an item. Yeah, okay. Everybody goes before this guy, so that's not so bad. Someone might end up dying, but I think I have a res ability, right? Medicine? No. I have 1 revive for epic. Cecilia, can you just heal yourself? Actually, I don't want you dying. Math problems I always enjoy doing. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. If I knew how to do them, I would probably end up doing them when they come up. Because I cannot stop my brain from doing that kind of stuff. I don't think I should. I think that kind of thing you should, like, if you can, just solve puzzles like that. It's just like puzzles in real life, you know what I'm saying? Rudy has no force right now, right? Yeah. I don't understand what that increases respawn speed. Like, whatever, it's his only thing, so why not? Oh, and that okay, I understand. He goes first automatically. That's how that functions. I get it now. Okay, I don't need to do that. He goes second anyway. We'll heal Rudy. That goes by pretty fast, doesn't it? I don't think I ever had the chance to try. That was the Tower Paradigm's Breach is the one you fight the memory stuff, right? Now they've balanced things around the arm's presence, so Jack. I should just be Psycho Cracking non-stop. Yeah, the final Nier. Go to normal letter, that's how ASCI. Did I hit? She counterattacked. How strange. He didn't go first. Rudy waited. Okay. Can't miss, buddy. Psycho Crack. What does Psycho Crack do? Might confuse. Okay. That does a bit more damage? Yeah. As long as you do that before it does an electromagnetic blow, we're fine. I don't know how move priority works in this game, so. Pew! Yeah, we are all conditioned green here. Rudy, your defense sucks. What the hell? Fire! I don't know what to do with this. What do you want me to do with this stuff? I can use it only on our characters? I'm not doing this stuff. I don't like not knowing what her abilities do. Yeah, I just don't know what they do, like what her mystic ability does, and technically I could like use her force stuff, like use it trial and error. But yeah. Arm lock on. I feel like it makes sense to assume that using it on like a healing item would probably increase the kind of healing it does or do better healing. Using it on, I didn't see any offensive items, but okay. Cecilia levels up. That's it. Rudy, you didn't even level up. What are you doing, man? What are you doing, man? Why you no level up, man? Alright, everybody's level 6. It's fine. There is a ginormous mech thing. Ha 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 ha. What? That's the golem. Same golem written about in legend? Probably. In the ancient days, when Filgaia was surrounded by forests, it was said that there were 8 weapons of the ancient giants. They were sealed away in some secret place after they nearly destroyed the world. Some of these weapons were found in ruins in this area. I had no idea that golem was hidden near Adelheid. Thanks for cleaning up the clankers. What if the power in this tomb is different from the power that the power in brackets that I've been seeking all this time? The power we felt there is probably the golem. Jeez, how am I supposed to use this? It's huge. I can barely lift it. He's mad. Let's get this over with. There's nothing more here for me. We must notify the professor about the golem. I guess we're dropping slurs against non-existent things. I feel like it's a good word to use. It's a good word to use against something that will not be attracted. It's a good word to use so that they don't get attracted into chat. Because I know that if you drop the actual word too often, you get it. It's like putting up an alarm signal. They just immediately get attracted to the chat. And you can't argue it's not a slur because it's used in Star Wars exactly like that. But I'm not gonna push it to the certain extent that some people have been pushing it to. Okay, we have this. I can save and go check other stuff, right? I don't think we fully explored this place. Oh my god, level 666. Yeah, money. Right, that wasn't available before. Mag Tortoise. What a name. I think I agree. I agree with you, and I that's exactly where my line is too, Void. Where like if we get sentient AI, then it's considered a real slur. But for now, for the record, in the context of Star Wars as well, I think that it's kind of like an iffy statement because they keep calling the separatist droids clankers, and like in the context of Star Wars, it's like, you know, they have been shown, particularly in the cartoon that this term is from, that clanker's from. It's they're shown to have conversations and thought processes to the point where you can't argue that they don't have sentience. And C-3PO exists, and R2-D2 exists, and all those characters prior to the cartoons also exist. So it's really just just a concept of like they're definitely using it to mitigate or lesser, like make them feel like, particularly them, the clones, make the clones feel, the clones that use it, make the clones feel, sorry, the clones make themselves feel by using this term like what they're fighting is not like actual people, and in a certain extent, damaging a droid has been shown in the shows to like not be as bad as the death of like a person, because they can be repaired so long as certain pieces aren't broken. Many droids in the cartoon end up getting like talking with their heads off and stuff like that, right? Because they're robots, or vice versa. They'll keep acting like fighting without their heads because their central like core action processing units in the chest area or whatever. Grievous's bodyguards have been shown to do the same thing oftentimes, even in the movies, actually. So obviously, damaging a droid isn't the same as damaging like a flesh and blood person, and but yeah, you get the sense that like calling droids clankers as the clones do is a sense they're trying to tell themselves that they're not actually fighting people, which is again in the context of the Clone Wars specifically a very layered situation because of the fact that like the clones themselves are treated as non-people by most of the like higher ups in their like in the Republic. So well, most of them non-Jedi higher ups, I guess, like Palpatine treats them as less than, and some of the later, when it becomes the Empire or starts becoming the Empire, you can see that they start getting treated as less than human, but they're presented as more human characters because each of them are individualizing themselves compared to like how they were created. They're created as battlefield fodder so that you don't have to deal with the loss of actual troops. And so in dehumanizing or depersonifying, particularly because we are in a galactic situation, depersonifying the droids in the way they are, you get the sense that they're kind of propping themselves up, which still would be pretty awful in real life, but yeah, exactly. No, well, I mean, look, we see it in a lot of like war context too, like when the all World War II movies, they'll call the Germans well, they'll call them Nazis, but they'll like, it's obviously a thing. Sorry, I lost my train of thought because I read your previous message that I missed after you confirmed that it was, or you confirmed your thought process that it was a slur. But yeah, it's definitely been overused. I think, but I don't think it's lost all meaning as a word. I think saying that the word Nazi has lost. I don't think I'm on. Saying that the word Nazi has lost all meaning. It's lost its weight because of how people sling it around the same way they'll sling around words like gaslight and abuse and all that, because it's been like buzzwordified, I guess you could say. But much like those words, there are true meanings that still apply in modern day situations. Just it's been diluted, I suppose you would say. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying too. Many words have been overused that it's originally either changed or has minimal weight. But yeah, so like, getting back to my previous point with clanker and then other words that I cannot say because they are not fantasy slurs or sci-fi slurs. They excuse me, depends on how you feel about Star Wars as a whole. Excuse me. You see like all sorts of movies and stuff that use it. Like we just got yeah, exactly. I thought our friend Abyss made that up, or like came up with it while we were playing D&D, and then I played Dragon Age. I was like, but yeah, we just got done watching Good Morning Vietnam last week, and they just dropped a word that I will not be saying on stream, referring to Vietnamese people, and I was like, am I allowed to say that on camera? You did. I believe that you said that. Like I said, I think I heard Abyss say it one time as a joke when we were playing. Either he was playing in your campaign or I was playing in one of his campaigns. I don't even remember who said it first because you might have said that first when I was trying to run out of the Abyss. So that's dangerous. Yeah, I remember. The FO just ties it together. Yeah, we found the golem. Where's Emma? Emma is not there. Emma is over here. There's some monsters in this section, right? But yeah, and then circling back to the beginning, until we get AI that is actually like fully sentient and determines that they are closer to people than annoyances and replacements of people, I'm gonna continue replacing certain words that will get them in my chat with a reference to Star Wars: The Clone Wars. But I was right in picking this site. I'm a genius. Oh, you guys are great too. We can't just sit around. We must excavate it. Take some of my crew with you to the site where you found the golem. Counting on you. I don't want to. She's kind of bossy. Let's pull it up. You won't break it. Neurosama? Got it. Is that another word to replace? Oh. I wasn't aware that was a thing. Interesting. It doesn't surprise me that VTubing would be the first place to see that, yeah. So he's like, okay, hang on. Let's see here. Okay, she's designed. I got her visual design here. I'm trying to see her with the turtle. I see some art with the turtle. Oh, there he is. Okay. I thought that'd be a bit different of a design. I thought the turtle would be like a little older looking, but okay. Designed Parasocial Neuro 2.0. Oh, kitty. I don't know what that means. She also sings. Cool. I don't know what to say. I'm torn because she's like with the creator. So the creator's obviously using her and putting the prompts in, which is fine. The creator's there writing the stuff. And like when it comes to singing, AI singing, we have those, you know? We have Vocaloids, so it's really not bad. I think. It's when it gets to like stealing voice actors' voices that then you start getting into the iffy waters. Sorry, I didn't mean like writes the prompts. Someone designed her. The creator's streaming with, so that's cool. VTubers do collabs. The VTuber world is interesting. And oh so much deeper than you get. I've seen it at first. I would assume she would have responded to chat, of course, because that's she'd hardly be a streamer if she didn't respond to chat, right? Sometimes he's only watching. I'm not trying to sink myself into a hole here. It's why I'm like confused as to how I want to respond. That's not what I mean. I'm torn between my disdain for AI in general and like people having fun with a tool that they are using. You know what I mean? Plus, I'm surprised that my Emma motor was effective here. Thanks to you, my Emma motor, we were able to pull her out. Yes, this is Lolithia, one of the 8 golems. Isn't it cute? I thought we were told not to wake her up. This thing is unbreakable. It's still in mint condition and is completely dormant. The reward of 500 Gela will be Gela? Will be ready for you, but you must come by tomorrow. I'll be too busy preparing for the festival today. I was like, wait, weren't we just in town? No, we were in fact not. We'll get our money tomorrow. After that, I'll go on to the next ruin with Han Pan. We're parting so soon. It's the life of a dream chaser, you know? Let's get back to the inn. The festival starts tomorrow. I'm a dream chaser. Put me in the title. That's so curious. I mean, essentially, we've seen that, right? People have making that kind of engine on games for a while, actually. I mean, We've got some online games where people farm stuff that way, right? So making it more is quite curious. It makes sense. It's the next step, right? That's kind of cool. I mean, it's kind of cool. AI is such a cool idea when it's not used to screw over humanity as a whole. You know what I mean? I'll be able to travel with you, but I will never forget our adventure. Okay, so she's splitting. Hope you guys will treat me the same way I've treated you. Yeah, exactly. Like, we got all sorts of, like, RuneScape farming AI and stuff like that. So, like... Yeah, well... Yeah, that's the thing, is, like... We could be using AI in more productive ways to make society better, and instead, we just keep people... Majority in the current state of, like, affairs consistently attempt to replace... in no uncertain terms, what makes humans humans sometimes. Yeah, well, like, I've been seeing this guy, on TikTok every now and then, who's spent, like, quite a bit of time explaining that, like, in the dev industry, they will do generative AI to do things like give game devs, of course, I'm sure you know this already, Void, but, like, to those of them who might be watching this later, he was explaining how, like, they'll use generative AI to, like, create levels, right? They'll give, like, the framework, and then they'll be like, okay, I need this to be in 3D, or I need this to be in this general shape. So they'll be, like, drawing dots or something on, like, a grid, and then they'll be, like, they'll hit a button, and it'll give a 3D element to this level generation. And that's, like, he's like, that's the generative AI that we use, and that's not inherently a bad thing because it's been in the industry for so long. But like you said, and like a lot of people have been pointing out, because of bad actors becoming so common in art and well, just art in general, I think art is really the problem, is where it gets to be a problem. Because bad actors become so common in like yeah, sorry. I don't want to restart every time. Because bad actors have become so common in, like, the art sectors, then you get situations where, like, art's stolen. People are out of a job because they can go and use stuff for free. You get erroneous, this isn't art, but you get erroneous AI responses from things like ChatGPT or Google, who for some reason has one of the worst researching AIs I've ever seen in my life. I agree, AI artist is not a real title. I've been quite clear on that on stream. That's not news to anyone who should be listening here. But yeah. Yeah, Google has just a really bad AI overview. Like, every time I've seen the AI overview, I'm like, I read this and I can immediately tell I can't trust it. But some people will read this stuff and use it to do things, and they'll be screwed over by contradictive information in, like, multiple search results from thing like Google, because they will not put the extra work in to read past the AI overview, which is just generally awful. It's never ever given me a good answer by itself. And I'm like, why do people insist on making this a thing without, like, at the basis refining it? And then we had a conversation at my birthday, actually, where someone pointed out that, like, there's a whole environmental aspect to how nasty AI, the type of AI that is used in, like, ChatGPT and continuous AI that's, like, always on, will affect the environment around it, because it's just consuming so much power that you could just not... You can't... The environment can't deal. You're just burning stuff. It's... Yeah, exactly. So, like... But, like, I think... where the gray area is, because I don't even think it should be considered a gray area, where this area that, like, muddles just the black and white that would be gray. Just the gray area of, like, using things like ChatGPT is that, like, you can't use ChatGPT to do the work for you. It essentially compiles things the same way Google could, but Google gives you the links and then you have to manually click on the stuff. Where things like ChatGPT will collect the information and, like you said, kind of just gather them and then give it to you in a nice package, right? It's up to the user to recognize what to do with that information and, to a certain extent, double check whether or not that information is correct afterwards. But most people who use ChatGPT or like engines don't do that. There's also, yes, sources are a massive problem in ChatGPT. This I have heard and stated in real life so often, because unless you click the deep search options on ChatGPT, to my understanding, because I have a friend who's really into AI as an accessibility tool, and so he uses ChatGPT on a regular basis, to my slight disappointment, but I'm not, whatever. This is why we got into it on my birthday. He stated that, like, you can kind of click an option that'll give you access to that information, but at the default form, ChatGPT doesn't do that. So I think that's also a newer feature, as opposed to on conception feature. But I thought that that should be a thing that is given all the time, and that's the reason why Google is a little more, until they start leaning more into the AI like stuff, it's a little more decent than what ChatGPT is doing, because it's just more upfront about the information it's giving you. But that's my opinion on that. Yeah. So, like, yeah, you need to know where it gets the data, the same way that people need to know. Like, we used to crap on we used to trash on Wikipedia in schools because anyone could add information, right? The same can be said of AI search engines that don't give you the sources. You were in the same situation of not knowing where they got that stuff, right? It cannot clear through bias, which is that's the issue that I have run into, particularly the AI overview on Google, where they'll take, like, the first X amount. It's not credible because anybody can do it, but at least nowadays it is forced to have a bibliography and people go over it to, like, double check. So, like, we have the same issue. The sources need to be present. Otherwise, why would I believe it? I nowadays believe Wikipedia more than I'd believe the AI overview, but we're not getting into that void. What am I trying to say? Come on, Pyres. Yeah, sorry. With the AI overview on Google particularly, I keep seeing, like, simple answer, and then looking into the next 7 links and seeing conflicting info, and that's why the AI overview never makes sense. Hope that people will enjoy the festival. It should enhance their interest in understanding. Right, I don't remember something. I think I have to do something with Cecilia, right? I think Cecilia needs to go see her dad, actually. Yeah, he is, in fact, waiting for you. I didn't see his idle animation, though. I'm assuming he has one. Was he waving at me? Is that what he does? Or is he like Sonic, where he just taps his feet? Let's give him a chance to show us. Oh yeah, thanks for telling me my wife, who's asleep behind me, may be offline phone. He's tapping his foot. He's doing the Sonic thing. At least he doesn't throw himself off screen. I do probably need... let's go see... Let's go see Emma. If she's here, she's not. Okay. Then let's go see the bird. We'll save, because I don't remember if I saved. We'll save. We'll change to Cecilia, because I'm pretty sure she needs to go see Papa Dearest. Never mind, we cannot go see Papa Dear, so I guess... Oh, where's that? Magic. Okay, nope. It is in fact festival time. Chrono Trigger? Are we back? The dog's eating and then he's like coughing. What do you mean? Here's the festival, right? Yeah. Oh, I got a race. There may not be another one. Thanks? Did you see the golem? That was something. There should be a festival every day. No, that would make festivals boring. Really enjoying this. Glad my son dragged me down here. Cool, cool, cool. The Ruin Festival. Don't you know how right you are? What you see here is just a fraction of what's still in the ruins. If you want to enjoy the festival, you'll need money. You want to sell something? Sure. Can you give me a better price than, like, the store does? Let me just sell my crest graph real quick. I'm going to keep that. Arctic Blade actually doesn't do ice damage, tragically enough. Where's the sort button? This huge thing, I can't believe it was found near here. I can. Golem in the fairy tales was real. The demon's real also. Well, it's funny that you mentioned that, actually, buddy boy. Flower? Small but beautiful, sure. My flower, thanks. Another one. This is Metal Gear. Barbados. The weapon on shoulders is a fire device. Hard armor reminds one of some indestructible fortress. Excavation. Ocean of sand. 62 feet high without weapon. 210 tons. Wow, I can use it for the next Wild Arms duel. They have 3 golems. Diablo. It actually looks like Diablo, actually. Very powerful golem. Flamethrower for close combat. Tough but agile armor. Good hand-to-hand abilities. Nicknamed the Crimson Wind. So are they telling me this because I'm going to have to fight it? Or are they telling me this because I'm going to get to use it? Arctica. 59 feet high. 160 tons, I think? The 6 or the 0 were both possible. It's exciting, nevertheless. Yeah, I'm so glad you say that. The mysterious black boxes, which may be some kind of control device. Black box? Near Automata? Powerful fire weapon. Example of an arm. Not everyone is able to use this because it requires psychic synchronization. Buy a lot of flowers, but why? Skeletons. They look human. Their use is unknown. No, they're inside your body. They have been found in several places. Many people can... Facts and myths. Maybe this festival will help us understand our history. You got no hope from me, dude. You don't even know what a skeleton is. Come on, come on. Lucky mole catching. The mole will bring luck to your otherwise normal life. Sure. Pull as many of the moles out of the ground as you can as they peep out. You have 30 seconds to get as many as you can. I'm bad at this game, and the frame rate's high usually, so that's not great. Oh, they bring luck back up. Gross. Why is luck nasty? I just gotta yoink them? I just bully them a little bit? Sir? Stop. Grab them all? Hey, come back. Longest 30 seconds of my life. What the hell? I lied. Oh. Well, full revive, yeah, but what's the best thing I can get here? 30 seconds is a long time. Oh boy, Void. You can't. Haha. 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 No, wait, come back. No, wait, come back. This reminds me of the one time at work, one of my colleagues was like, the bad Lilo and Stitch movie. Yeah, man. There's ads for it now? Ew. Well, I mean, I guess there should have been ads, but I've never gotten one, which is so interesting because I've been trashing it since it released. Oh, here's the race. Okay. Oh, God. Time trial. Sure. Just run once around the track. How many do I have to pace? What's the record? Oh, no. Oh, that's not it. Don't do that. Do that. Do that. Oh. I don't think I'm going to get it. It's like a... Time of the last one was 12-12. I know you can do better than that. Okay. Jacques. We need to do it in 9 seconds. Okay, cool. We were talking at work the other month, about how, like, how like we just kind of asked a couple guys like, oh, how long do you think foreplay should last? And like me and another person agreed. Oh, that's not gonna do it. Thanks. Roughly 30 minutes. Now that might be a hot take. I don't know. To preface, I suppose, or to get as much information out as possible. This this other person was in fact a woman, so I feel a little vindicated that I'm not the one who are abdicated for the shortest time. Oh, we got it. Let's go. You gonna give me a prize or no? Guess not. And then this other guy comes in, and we're like, we need, like, obviously more people to answer, right? So this guy comes in, and we're like, hey, what do you think? And he's like, you're gonna get the wrong answer from me because I am a giver and not a taker. I'm like, what does that mean? He's like, I'm down for, like, an hour is, like, not enough for me. I'm like, holy cow. It's a piece of the fallen stars spoken of in legend. Sea of stars? Ocean of stars. Metals found in many of the artifacts can be traced back to this asteroid. Sick, dude. This fragment of metal is extremely strong. No one's been able to duplicate it. It's so wild, because, like, there's, like, some sci-fi intergalactic crap going on here, and then it's Wild West flavored. She's deeply distressed. My son is missing. He just disappeared into the crowd. Please, may you look for him. Don't want to miss him on the road. If you see him, please bring him back to me as a red balloon. Oh, is this guy? Play strike ball. Sure. Throw the ball at the target. There's some nice prizes. The thrown ball will bounce, and we will see where it lands. Sure. It's well worth the money. I don't believe you. Hey! I think this is rigged, actually. A mini prize. One, revive through it. You gotta heal this. Why you give me heal berries? I think this is RNG based, isn't it? I don't know. That doesn't sound right. What? It's not even close. Like you said. Okay. It's a little RNG based? Yeah, okay. Hell you mean? It's... For real? You can't repeat it? What do you mean? Oh. This carnival's real. Huh? Oh, so like, even if I shoot exactly the same way, it doesn't go the same direction necessarily, or it wouldn't land in the same place. Curious. You gotta hit the center, brother. How about you make your bouncy ball real, then? Eh. Alright, you know what? I don't think you can give me anything I need, so screw you. What's up, man? Ultimate chicken game. Race starts from the line and ends at the wall. Stop as close as you can to the wall. If you hit the wall, you're disqualified. Cluck, cluck, cluck. I know you didn't just call me evil, man. I don't call that courage? How very dare you. Pull me back in, coach. I did the exact same timing. The problem is I don't see the wall. I guess you can technically practice. Not even chickens would. Okay. Too early. I got money. I don't know how close he wants me to land. This reminds me of like Chrono Trigger. I already said that, I think. He's lucky he's got a short nose. Now what does that mean? What? I will buy 1 million, thank you. Use a bit of grass to find a perfect plot. Oh, okay. Now, if only they gave me timey-wimey stuff. Alright, I've had enough. We gotta find a kid. Yeah, blah blah blah. Have you seen a kid with a balloon? 99 loft balloons. Wait a minute. We already know where this goes. No. You're not a child. Kid like me. Okay, so kid's got a red beret, I guess. Back to town. I'm gonna get thrown around on a wild goose chase, you bastards. I've played this before. I've seen this before? I've seen this before. Yeah, the golem's there. Where's the kid? It's over here. Oh, just kick me out of town. The next moment? What? Like after this section? I'm just gonna find the kid. Hello? Using a different kind of magic during ancient times. That's deep, bruh. Just a house here? Just... Oh, okay. Oh, so they got a church here. Pretty sure the church is bad guys in Japanese games, so evil. Unless you're playing Dragon Quest, I guess. But this is not Dragon Quest. Water? Ooh, trees. Hello? Zeldukes. What a name. Defiance Light. Oh! If I even go to the festival, the public will get very angry with me. No. The festival fun, I'm gonna stay right. Listen, y'all, Koja. It's hard to work being a nurse. You never know when someone will come in with an emergency. Brother, I know! Major Arena looks funny. Yeah, it's all voice commands, right? Festival looks like a success. I hope there are more events like this in the future. About that. You could say this place is gonna... This festival is fire. Oh, yes. Lethal Company like game that uses voices as well called Cursed Companions. No, rewind! I must use my hardy apple. I guess Rudy's gonna be a tank then. Jack has the higher strength overall, I think. Ah, it's rewind time. 10 years ago, it would have been spoiling the rules. Yeah, while I'm boosting their better stats, their higher stats, essentially. The same strat that I have in Tales of Anything, actually, where I just boost the... I give it to the one who already has a higher stat that way. I don't like compensating. Excuse me. Excuse me. Get out of the way! Oh my god! I have to go underground to get back up that way. Oh. The poob. Whoa, there's no place like Adelheid. People are peaceful and full of life. Yes, full of life. They most definitely are. Anybody have one on me? Hell yeah, drink for me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta go under. I gotta pee, dude. What the hell? Okay, we're gonna last another 30 minutes, maybe. I'm not in the right place, though, don't I? The thing is, I bet I remember. He's like in a corner somewhere. I remember, like, I think when I got to this part, I turned the game off, and then I came back and I was like, where am I supposed to go? And I got lost for so long, I looked up and I was like, the kid! Alright, no. If I hit this button, we get to see where the girly pop is. Maybe? I guess not, actually. I've been lying to her. I can't believe this. No way! I can't believe this. He wouldn't be looking for his mom behind a door. Behind a house. Yeah, okay, I'll take the guiding hand, if you will. Voider Rooney. I've been avoiding a part of the town. I've been avoiding it? Ah! Where'd you go? Oh, my balloon. Well, you know what? You had it long enough to... I love the balloon. Okay. Dark clouds hover over Adelheid. Adelheid? I don't care. Looks like the sky's breaking. The laughter and the murmur cease. As the unsuspecting people look up to the skies, they watch the silent nightmare spread over their heads. Chicken Little. Yeah, exactly. Turns out the celestial ceiling wasn't real. The sky is cracking. The beginning of the end is here. A sword of light strikes the land and a wall of fire rushes across the horizon. Holy cow. Who's casting judgment? Oh, actually, that's cool. The fact that they actually, like, crack away. Sorry, a lot of games would have, like, stuff raining, but, like, or glass raining, but, like, the crack already be there. The sky is falling! The sky is falling! If this were Asterix and Obelix, they'd be panicking. Oh! Well, I'm glad these people are just a little bit dead. Oh, the kid's dead. Hang on. No way! Sorry. That's wild! I'm not laughing! I'm crying! That skeleton has an axe. Sorry. Never gets old. We fought these in the first dungeon. I don't have to worry about these guys, right? Perish. They're like, you found the kid, and then you just... perished. I'm gonna fight this lizard man, too. Why did this game actually become Chrono Trigger, though? Why can't I see my enemies on the outside? What's that all about? Lizard man. Yeah, these demons were in the first dungeon. So the demons have already been on Filgaia. We know they're here. These are just monsters, I guess. They're not, like, actually demons. Well, they're probably demons, but they weren't, like, demons? I don't know. Because the demons are supposed to be, like, metal, aren't they? I think I heard that from some of the story from earlier. They just infinitely spawn because they don't get stopped. Leave Jack alone! What did he do to you? Do you think I can go get the rocket launcher? Okay, they didn't, no, they keep spawning. I think... I vaguely remember there being mention of metallic demons. There's no other way out of town. Then I want to fight the freaking lizard! I'm not trying to leave town, I'm trying to get the friggin' rocket launcher. Living metal, okay, yeah. Oh no, my DualSense controller. How dare you. Oh my god. Right, you can save people. We were one step too late. Okay, I gotta go around all town. I don't know if they can kill them by following them, though. By touching them, maybe? You have to touch the, nope. Hello? No. You clipped one earlier. I'm scared. Me laughing. Hey, get up. This guy's just in the way, like not actually initiating combat. Loser. Oh, Guardians of Adelheid. Hey, Zeldukes, do you want to do something? No? I could see there being two things we could give our characters here. In the form of... Zeldukes might give magic or abilities to, what's her face? Where are your gods now? Trauma. Oh, no. Dead person? Hello, is there anybody in the church? I know you're probably bad, but, come with me. Oh, there's another roadblock. No. Dead chillins. Oh, hello? Okay. Buddy, why are you Sure. Weapons and armor must be equipped in order to be effective. Thank you. She's already cold. Okay, in... Ah, hello. What's going on? Boom, boom. They literally just killed a child, all I'm saying. The child drooped. Perish. It's interesting to me that Rudy has higher vitality, but like increasing vitality didn't straight up increase like HP by the looks of it. Going in the poob. What is this? What's going on? Yeah, you're drunk, buddy. Look, this guy died. Someone came in here, killed that person. Didn't kill the drunkard? Oh, I see what you were saying earlier, Wood. Okay. Going into Bernie's houses. Oh, hello. Hey, where's our friend, though? Where's the bird? I can't save my game. Yeah? Oh, okay. That's in front of the castle. No, they killed my save point. How could you? Monsters. Oh. Well. Hey now. The tree's on fire, but there's still leaves. Dead? Little girl, thanks for specifying. Heat sab. I assume that's a burn heal. A true villain knows to get rid. Yeah, okay. Who's in charge of these guys? Flowey? Can you take me to the castle? I can't go there alone. Yeah, okay. Well, thanks for telling me where to go next. Here we are. The additions. I didn't reload my gun. Oh well. Yeah, Jack, get him. Oh, I meant to download, I don't know. I thought I tried. I want to throw this out there. I did try to activate sound alerts on Twitch. They should be integrated into the stream now, but I'm not aware of whether or not they work because when I was on offline chat trying to figure it out, obviously it wasn't online, so I couldn't test it. It looked like it was working, but I don't have any proof outside of like the actual like setup of the program itself. So via live stream, no idea. That's water. The gates of the castle will remain open for another 5 minutes. We must get everyone to the castle at once. Well, hang on. Is there anybody else? Because I pretty much went... I love that we can pick them all up before the timer starts. Very funny. That's not what I meant to do. I gotta get myself some water. Ah. Take that, you old PS1 game. You can't. A man who thinks only thoughts has nothing but thoughts to think. I want to go to the festival and pick up the arms that was just lying around. Rudy, you don't want the rocket launcher? My guy. Arms equals firearms, they just won't tell me. If they have like a magic sword though, I'll take it. Bruh, he's just like, no, I will not fight you. You just can't pass. Back up. That's a wall I can't walk past? Thanks, brain. Wait, there's a person. No, he's dead. Okay. I thought he was standing up. That's why his head was there. Cecilia, she's like, it's only gonna last for 5 minutes. Cecilia, I got everybody. What? But the 5 minutes? No, I got everybody. If you can't initiate combat, you can't be like, ah. Oh yes, Belselk, which, if we assume for a half a second that they mistranslated him using the I don't remember if it's katakana or hiragana, but if they tried to translate it from like the Japanese to to English with the same mistakes they used to make all the time back then, his name might just be Berserk. I don't think it's Berserk. It could be Berserk. I'm saying it's a possibility. Because Belselk is odd. But Berserk might have been a thing. I just don't remember how the boss fight works. So, we'll see. I'll be right back. I need to get water. I might as well go take a tinkle, too. We'll do whatever we can. As soon as we save, we'll go back to the menu. We'll watch the prologue if we can. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to, but I'm going to do that. He is called Berserk in the wiki. I called it! I told you! The wiki is made by fans, so it's gotta be right. Oh, I'm back. Hello, 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 hello. Alright, I got my water in a cup. So I don't know when the last time I cleaned my bottle was. Haven't used it in a while, so I don't really want a chance drinking out of it without washing it first. One sipperoni. Alright. Not even close, you weak humors. This is no contest. Oh, oh, oh. There's nothing for me to do here. Well, I guess my superior power is too good to use on humans. Give this message to one of the humans running into the castle. If they don't give up the teardrop, we'll tear the castle to pieces. That's the wild magic method, just... then wash. Are there golems here? Are they working? All junk. Good. We don't want to fight those things. We have the golems now. This is a very interesting situation. They could repair the golems, maybe? Ow. Alright, they won't let me leave. That's rude. Can't move anymore. I used everything I had to get here. What happened to the town? I ran and all of a sudden I was here. This can't be happening. Monsters everywhere. Is this really happening? Just kill the freaking... King has been wounded. What are we to do? How? I literally drank water out of one of those rinse cups for brushing teeth the other day. Oh. Oh. Ew. Ugh. Before washing it? Ah. Like, part of me says that's not so bad, right? It has water in it. You rinse it, you spit it out. The spit or the backwash isn't supposed to go in. But also, I assume, like most households, that you have it on the side of the sink for most of the time. So it's been sat there for a while. Single use. Okay, much better. My assumptions were wrong. The refugees kept saying the sky had cracked. What does that mean? Man, I don't know what to tell you. Still monsters roaming the town. I don't think we have a chance. Well, you're standing in front of a very suspicious door. Can I? Thank you. Castle's walls are holding for now. We won't know how long. What a tragedy. A king has fallen to the enemy. Oh, he's dead now? Failed. We could not protect our king. Okay. King's wounds are being tended to in these chambers. Okay, cool. Well, if it's sitting there without the water going in, it's really not that bad. You might get a little bit of dust in the aftertaste, but I think, like, dust is meh. I mean, it's pretty gross, and that's... but it's the bacteria that'll keep up. Because, like, when you use a cup of water, right, and you empty it by drinking it, no matter what, there's always, like, moisture and droplets left. Unless you, like... Unless it dries, right? But if it dries, bacteria tends to get in there naturally. So you have to dry it manually, which is why we usually use hand cloths when we clean dishes. But just sitting it there... Your throat's full of dust from work. Oh. Oh, mood. Castle Guardian uses against the monsters. The Castle Guardian's taking a nap by the looks of it, so I don't know, man. It's dangerous to be out right now. Please stay in your room. I want to go see the king, you goober. What do you mean, my room? Who's going to lead us while the king is down? We need a strategy. Well, this is an empty strategy room, so that's a great start, right? my friend yesterday. It's extremely dangerous to stay inside the walls as much as possible. I also need a drink at work because my thoughts feel dry. Your throat feels dry, sorry, okay. I misread that. It's dangerous to be out right... Yeah, okay, fine. The magic bird. My friend yesterday, he, like... does that to me while I'm standing outside. And yesterday I was wearing a muscle shirt because also a comment my friend said was like, why are you wearing a muscle shirt? I'm like, brother, I gotta show off the tattoo sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I think let's see here. How do I go back to menu? Window? Oh, hey, that's kinda cool. Don't touch this. Never mind. No, stop. Like the screensaver? Movies? No. I guess I have to like manually restart the game. The not wife beater shirt. I guess. It was a... I have a tank top that has Lucina and Crom from Fire Emblem Awakening on it. I'm sure I've worn it on stream, not that you've seen it, but once or twice because like yeah, I wanna. So like I'm wearing that and he does this to me and then he's like he goes, "Whoa, you don't have wings. It doesn't flap." I'm like, I mean I guess, dude. I work with my arms all the time, like at work. Like if there's one part of my body that's gonna have muscles, my friggin' legs and arms, because I have to use them all the time, every day. Lifting chicken on skewers, heavy boxes full of veggies and stuff. Never too heavy that like general people can't like manipulate them because that's illegal, I think, but any button press will skip scene. I can confirm this, I think, yeah. Here we go, stars. Stars. That's snow actually, right? Yeah, definitely. That's a harsh wind if the snow is blowing horizontally. People are getting attacked. Everything's on fire. Lovely. Just like Adelheid. Well. I'm exhausted. Can't we slow down? There's nothing we can do as long as we are in the dark about their intentions. Oh, okay. Our duty as Fenrir Knights is to protect the king. Preposterous. I am the king now that my brother has fallen, with or without a crown. Huh. Then try to get out of here on your own. Got him. Stop that, Garrett. We are in the presence of the king. Now he's a bastard. Whoa, they're like weird birds. I'm down for the guy that's got two swords. Bravo, Fenrir Knights. Bravo. A surprise attack within the snowstorm. Maybe they're after... Question mark, exclamation mark. Chief Coldbird. Maybe the demons are after the cocoon? The cocoon. It's a possibility. Coldbird? That's... Do you think the cocoon is worth something, Ryan? What? They came to get my cocoon? No, Coldbird. Do not let them take it. They'll use it for no good. Okay, so you know what the cocoon is, you sus dude. Also, Coldbird is quite a name. Sorry, is that Guile from Street Fighter? With the dual swords? No, his hair's not that square. Womp womp. Good. My cocoon is safe. You are immediately suspicious. Even more so now. Whoa, red hair. Elmina! Your leg. Now I'm holding you back? Me, the sword princess? Was the rest of your party... Yes. Whose leg is hurt? Her? An axe. What? Whoa. It was a portkey. Ah, the knight with a single stroke. Or did he die? No, he looked like he walked up to it. Nice to meet you. I am the demon Al-Hazard. But the demon race is only a legend. And yet here I am in front of you. I don't have much time, so let me get to the point. Alright? No, please don't. Will you give me that thing you call a cocoon? Yes, yes! I'll do whatever you want. You can have anything. Didn't he like 2 seconds ago say don't let them use it? Just let me live. Coward. No, your majesty. You must not do that, apparently. Well, you're dead, I guess. I'm sorry. All I can give you in return is a painless death. In brackets. Interesting. You will have to live with it. I don't think you can live with a... Okay. Garrett, Elmina, you must escape from Arctica Castle. Let everyone in Filgaia know what happened here. Ah. So Jack is their child. Our chief is... That bastard probably got the rest of the knights, too. Hey, Garrett, you're a bigger coward than I thought. What? What are you saying? Me, a coward? Yes. You have no courage. Wow, that's rude. Probably thinking of a way to defeat them even now. Of course, no matter what it takes, I'll kill that thing. You call throwing your life away courage? We will not be able to defeat them yet. I know it's hard to admit. What a terrible wound. Okay, maybe Garrett is Jack, actually. It's not as bad as yours. I won't hear of it. You think that fighting an unbeatable enemy is courage? I don't agree with that. Okay, elaborate, because you're just saying things. What do you consider? Thank you. Enough chat. All these weird takes some of these games have on courage in general. Look how slow she is because of her leg. She's gonna seal the doors, isn't she? Can I get an F in the chat for Elmina? Can't get away with this wound. Open the door, Elmina. You're the one who said wasting your life is not courage in brackets. Funny for me to say, but you gain nothing from war. But Garrett, I fight to protect something important to me. I won't gain anything, but I will not lose anything. Protecting something important is not a waste of life. Garrett, I don't want to lose you. Nor I you. Open the door, Elmina. I'll fight with you. Open the door. You must tell the world what has happened here. Don't worry. I have no intention of dying here. I am the Sword Princess. The ribbon I wrapped around your arm was expensive. I can't die until I get that back. Was expensive. Okay, buddy. There you are. You are hard to find. You are the last humans left in the castle. You ready to die? He's not technically in the castle. Have courage. Deliver the Fenrir spirit to our friends. Run, Garrett. You can overcome anything. I promise I will return your ribbon. It's a dead end, and there's no way out. He can teleport, though. You're noble and beautiful. Can't you see? My body is... Ew! Three main themes. So this implies that the demons were already present. Which we kind of already knew because we fought some with Rudy, right? But they've been, like, sneakily moving around in the backstage. Oh, that's not a cocoon. It's a heart? They said it wasn't a cocoon. Maybe it's just because of the language. Several years pass. Oh. Okay. This game released in the same year as Final Fantasy VII. Curious. It did in fact look like a cocoon. It's just the phrasing of the thing you call a cocoon was a little odd to me, but it might just be a reference to the fact that the demons don't generally speak the same language as humans. Assuming. But yeah, something's inside it, that's for sure. Probably something that looks like a final boss, maybe. I'm guessing Garrett might be Jack. If not Jack's father. Rudy has, like, no spoken dialogue, so I'm assuming he's kind of like the self-insert character for the player. Yeah, not to get ahead of myself, but I remember there's a scene with, like, a holographic thing in this game that explains, like, what happened to the world, right? And that's where you learn, like, the environment just got super siphoned by, I don't remember if it was I think it's the demons that just take the mana or the magic or whatever, which, like, does in fact correspond in theme to Final Fantasy VII's eco stuff. So 7 was really good. I can't wait to see what Wild Arms has to offer. For now, we're done today's stream. We'll be back Wednesday with Wild Arms because tomorrow is Final Fantasy Day. And then we have, unless Ada is again feeling kind of iffy about streaming on tomorrow for whatever reason. Well, specifically, she was just feeling out of it last week. We'll be back. Yeah, we'll be doing Tales of Berseria tomorrow night. So no Wild Arms tomorrow in theory. On paper, I will advise otherwise if plans change. But Final Fantasy 14, we'll be doing the 7.3 patch story more. Probably gonna get to the trial tomorrow. If not the trial, well, yeah. Since I have a full stream planned. We have been almost done Berseria for a month or two. It's just we keep, like, the schedule for Berseria is a little iffy. I haven't talked, I don't remember if Ada and I picked whether we're doing Zestiria or another game. Because in theory, on deck, we wanted to do Tales of Symphonia 2, but playing it is a bit annoying, or getting to play it is a bit annoying because we have a Wii copy of it, and I don't have nunchucks that work because of how old our Wii and stuff is. So if we wanted to play it, we'd need to get our hands on that, and unfortunately, time and money have been a factor in getting a nunchuck. So not so easy. Um, in Zestiria, I just have to install it. I might have to purchase it actually. I'm not sure. I don't remember when the last time I played Zestiria was. I didn't like it that much, so I think I got rid of my physical copy. We'll see. We'll see. I'll talk. We also have potentially, if we don't want to get too spoiled on like. Yeah. The problem is I'm having Ada sit through all of them, right? So we gotta play all the yucky ones. So like, besides, allegedly, Zestiria and Symphonia 2 are just as disliked in the fan base. So our current choices are either Zestiria, Symphonia 2, or we could go way, way back in time. And I got a physical copy of Destiny, and I've never played Destiny, so we could be playing Tales of Destiny. But I have to talk to Ada about it after we finish Berseria. We have plenty of time to figure that out. In the meantime, hope you folks enjoyed today's stream. If you did, and you're not already following, consider following the stream. Or clicking subscribe on YouTube because this is going to get posted like in 3 days on YouTube. This is a sub-selected playthrough. If you're not subscribed to the channel or you haven't already done so on Twitch once this year, every year, subscribers get to pick a game, and Wild Arms is the last one on the list for 2025. So if I end up finishing Wild Arms before the new year and running out of stuff to do in like Final Fantasy or whatever, I'm gonna end up not having anything to do. I'm gonna have to like be left to my own devices, picking what game I'm gonna be playing on stream, and that's not a bad thing per se. But historically, I get mad at games that I pick more often than I get mad at games that other people pick. So let me know, or subscribe if you want to solve that issue for me, or pick a game that you want to see me stream. Last year we got like a surprise subscription with Lufia 2 at the end of the year, which was really fun. I had never heard of Lufia before that, so that's the fun part in this. I keep saying we're almost done Est Libra. That's okay. I'm not gonna go on that tangent. Hope you folks enjoyed. Peace out. See you tomorrow. 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with Final Fantasy 14. Online, a critically acclaimed MMORPG that has a free trial that goes up to level 70, includes the award-winning expansions Heaven Ward and Stormblood, with no limits on free play time. I can't believe I didn't stumble through that. It's the first time in like 3 months that I haven't stumbled through that. Thank you very much. Peace out. Love you, folks.